There's a park right outside my car, but the wind won't stop blowing. So here we are again in the car to talk about what's happening today. It's my 8,495th day alive, so 5 days away from 8,500, which is, I don't know, whatever, I don't know what the significance of that is. It's just a nice clean number. Today, though, is the start of February, thanks to Gregory the Great, I'm pretty sure. No matter who invented February here in the United States, we are tasked with reviewing our Black history this month. Can I say black? Or is it like the N-word where only y'all can say it? For safety reasons, I think I'm going to try my best to say African American this whole video. And so, this video is about African American History Month. And if we're being honest, it's way more American history than it is African history. And just for the record, I agree we should be learning a diverse history. The problem is, Whitey made sure that Whitey was the protagonist in every history book. There have always been history classes, sure, but we don't hear a lot about Native American chiefs or Asian samurai. Samurais? Doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, history has been as whitewashed as Aunt Polly's fence. All it takes is one witty Whitey to swindle all the others. Maybe I should stop saying Whitey. Before we had African American History Month, we had African American History Week. But it came with a much less PC title that I don't feel comfortable putting on my YouTube. In 1926, historian Carter G. Woodson and his association, the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, declared that the second week of February be set aside to recognize the importance of African American history. Just wanted 1 week annually to be celebrated, and the only thing in their way was Whitey. Really gotta stop saying that. By 1929, every state had official literature to hand out, and it was handed out in schools and churches throughout the week. It wasn't until 1970 that it became a month-long thing. In fact, the people at Kent State who had the original proposition ended up celebrating the first 2 months of that year as Black History Month. 6 years later, President Ford declares it a national thing. He urged Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our history. And of course, as soon as one Whitey does one thing, every other Whitey follows suit. So the UK, Canada, and the Republic of Ireland all actually also have a Black History Month, though I doubt they're being taught African American history overseas. And if I'm allowed to have an opinion on the subject of African American History Month, I think it's a little blown out of proportion at this point. Honestly, I don't think New America even needs it. There's no reason we don't teach all of American history throughout the year. I'm not an expert by any means, but you could teach about MLK multiple times throughout the year because MLK was alive for multiple presidencies. MLK has a bigger presence in our history than some presidents. Moreover, I think it's kind of unfair to say this month is for this race and then this month over here is for this other race and so on, and still just sprinkle in white stuff in between them. We can't just learn about Whitey while we're just ignoring that other people existed. I gotta stop saying Whitey, sure, but the point is there. Yes, African American history is important, but it should not be set aside. It should be as big in our history curriculum as it is in our actual history. From Harriet Tubman to Muhammad Ali, from George Washington Carver to May C. Jameson, there's absolutely no reason we're not talking about African Americans year-round. Or, for that matter, just important people of color throughout our history. The only reason I can actually think as to why we don't learn about other people of color throughout the year is because Whitey doesn't want to hear it. And that's the last time I'm saying that, I promise. Am I gonna celebrate Black History Month? Yeah, as much as I can. But Macklemore has this really deep song titled White Privilege 2. I'm not gonna get into it right now. Go listen to it for yourself if you want. I bring it up because I know I have privilege, but I just don't know what I can do with it. If you've got an idea, leave it in the comments down below. And I guess this Black History Month, I should probably try my best to be like less racist or something. I don't know. I probably shouldn't make like a chicken mukbang like video. I really like watermelon though. So is it racist if I avoid watermelon this month because it's deemed not my fruit? I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I hope this video is long enough. If it's not, that's fine, because February is the shortest month of the year, so it's kind of fitting if I only do short videos. I'm not going to this month, because I would really like to get monetized soon. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, you're still not sponsoring me, so what is that? I think that's all I got for you today. Yeah, comment what this Whitey should do for Black History Month. Leave a like if you like me saying Whitey over and over again. Leave a dislike if you think Whitey is a slur. And I'm sorry that I said Whitey so many more times than I said I was going to. I promised I was not going to. But I'm shooting an outro. No one even watches this, so it doesn't even matter. It's fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.